Hi guys, welcome to another beautiful sunny day. We are in the village of Horwithy in Herefordshire. We've come to our favourite little bolt hole, which you can show the sign now, dear.
Yeah, Trussick campsite, right down on by the River Wye. There's a handy little pub that sells, well, really good food. Can get a bit busy and can get a bit overwhelmed, and the staff do struggle. Fortunately, it's shut at the moment because in the winter the river is just over there, down where those trees are, and the pub actually flooded. It had 3 foot of water in the pub, so it's being repaired at the moment. And it's going to reopen in about 2 weeks' time apparently. So there is also a little shop in there which opens pub hours. As for other places around here to get supplies, then really you're looking at Ross-on-Wye or Fawnhope, which Fawnhope is about 5 miles that way, and you're looking at about 8 miles to Ross-on-Wye. So if you do come here, make sure you bring
plenty of supplies.
Bring your stuff with you, because it's a long way to go and get anything. So this is the entrance going down towards the campsite, and the campsite is there in the distance. Over there in the tree line.
It's quite big. And usually, other than COVID times, you could just turn up here. But just obviously recently, due to the current situation, they like you to book now, and they're fully booked every weekend so far. Yeah,
we arrived on Wednesday, but it was pretty quiet. So if you want to come over in the week, you'll stand a chance. But it says campsite, but it's purely tents and motorhomes.
No caravans allowed.
You're not allowed to have caravans down here. There's no structures or infrastructure. There's no shower blocks.
No electric.
No electric. Purely because, as I said before, the actual campsite in the winter was 10 feet underwater, so they cannot obviously build infrastructure down here because of the risk to flooding. But apart from that, it's really clean, tidy.
Yeah, there's portaloos, as you may have seen.
Yeah, there's.
They're cleaned several times a day.
We'll take a walk down now towards the site, and then we'll get back to you in a minute and show you some more of the facilities. Right, so this campsite is very popular for canoeists. The minibus you just seen go by with the trailer. What you do is you can hire a canoe up above Hereford, and about every 10 miles, 15 miles down the river, they have a place where you get picked up. So if you want to go out for the day, you can do your 10 or 15 miles canoeing, and these guys will pick you up and then take you back to the original place where you've parked your vehicle. Or you can make a week of it, and you can go basically down to Monmouth. So that's a hell of a long way. I mean, it's probably 20 miles as the crow flies, but where the river goes up and down and all over the place, it's probably twice that. So this first field is for well,
it's normally just for parking for the day, because lots of people bring their own canoes.
Yeah, this is a tent field actually, so it's mostly tents over here. And over the other side, Mrs. B got it completely wrong as normal.
Oh, I do apologize.
So the day parking is here. So if you've got a canoe and you want to go out for the day, then you can just get that sign. You can you park here for the day, costs you £2. So over behind the horse box there's rubbish facilities for obviously getting rid of your rubbish. There's also a tank there for your grey water.
Your black water.
Yeah, and you can empty your toilet cassette. So you've got taps all over the place, and you've also got the portaloos. I mean, they're not everybody's favourite, but to be fair, they're kept really clean here, and it's not really a problem. The owner is cutting the grass today, and it is really tidy, well kept.
And you're allowed to have fires here as well.
And they have fire pits. You can probably see on the grass by that table. Yeah, they'll sell you wood, or you bring your own. So if you like an open fire, not a problem here. As for costs, at the moment they're charging £8 per person per night, plus £1 for your vehicle. So basically £17 a night. The last time we came here it was £5 a night each and £1, but I think like everywhere now, because of the sort of COVID thing, that they're trying to recoup some of their money back, which at the end of the day I think is still worth it, you know, £17 a night for here. But say you don't get electric, but if you're a proper van life builder, you know, you're not going to worry about that. We'll take a walk over to the river and show you that. Yeah, we're down by the river now, and your logs, you can get logs for your open fire pits, and there's the new price list there. So
basically you just pull in, find yourself a spot, and then they'll come and find you for the money.
Yeah, in the past you could just basically show up and you didn't really have to book the place, but obviously now there's a bit of a demand for camping, especially weekends, so you've got to book.
And this is new, the canoe launch, that wasn't here.
Yeah, that's lowering your canoe down onto this space. You can actually swim in the river. Brought the grandkids up here last year. They had a thoroughly good time. It's pretty safe, nice and shallow. Or probably you can get halfway across the river and then it goes a bit deeper. But yeah, so canoeing,
Swimming,
yes, fishing, and there's also quite a few good walks around here. Each end of the lower field has got an area fenced off. So if you were having a group of you down, you know, you can book that, and there's probably enough room in there for excuse me, 10 or 15 campers. So that's either end. I just spoke to this chap here about the canoeing, and they actually go down to Redbrook, which is probably another 7 or 8 miles down further than where I thought they'd finished. But yeah, there's say the pub is superb. There's a really quirky church up in the village there. I don't know what you would call that, the style, but it's I've never seen one like that before. That's well worth a little walk up. There's public footpaths that run basically just outside of the campsite, so you can go on a nice walk. And so the other side of the river is private fishing, and I believe they charge about £20 a day for that. But it's a really good barbel fishing over there. So a strange thing this year I've noticed, there's no weed in the river. When we came last year it was full of streamer weed, and there's been a bit on the local news about what's causing the weed to die off. But I spoke to a fisherman yesterday, and he seems to think a lot of it is because of the floods in the winter. A lot of the weed banks have been sort of washed away. But yeah, there's a little sign there about the keeping a distance. What I've seen so far is everybody is keeping their distance, and it's perfectly safe. I say we come here a lot, and bring the grandkids and enjoy it.
Yeah, I love it here, and I might even go for a dip later.
Yeah, she might get her. I was going to say something rude then, but
yeah,
we won't. We'll refrain. So yes, so we've let our secret out of the bag. Very, very nice place to come to.
Right, so this is back down to the, we're walking back down towards the barn now. As you can see, beautiful river. Fishermen.
Yeah, all good. And the weather's been quite nice. It's hot today, but yesterday was sort of overcast a bit, which was perfect. Because well, I'm not a great sun lover. Are you?
Not lately.
Used to be.
Yeah, not lately.
She used to get out in the old sun and get a big tan, but I'm not so keen on it now. But yeah, this is the site. The van just tucked in there. Starting to get a lot of people are leaving now. Obviously because it's in the week, and getting ready for the weekend, guys. Sorry, I was filming the van, and she.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't in the picture, she got scratchy. But there we go.
Yeah, I'll probably fill up again a bit later on, because the week, like I say, the weekends. The owner Jeff said it's really, really busy at the moment.
Yeah, a bit noisy at the moment because you've got a tractor over the other side of the river there cutting his grass. So. But you know, life goes on. You can't expect everything. But it's I keep saying it, but yeah, we love it here. It's got everything we want. So well, yeah, not quite. The pub's shut. But.
Nearly.
Yeah, bring your own beer for over the next few weeks. But, yeah, you can get a nice steak up there, whatever you want, and it's not bad. It's a typical English pub, and we've come over here with the Legion Riders in the past as a group last year, and they even put a band on for us. So it was yeah, they're all right. But I say it's a small village pub, and I suppose it's not a lot of the times it's quiet, so you only have so many staff. And when the campsite gets really, really busy, they still got the same amount of staff. So
yeah, be prepared for a bit of a wait.
It can be a bit hectic trying to get a pint sometimes over there, but you know, not the end of the world. It is what it is, as they say. So we're going to sign off now, and
catch you
see
later.
you on the next one.